Written on these walls are the stories that I can't explain.
Hello guys, Weekend TS checking in. Today I will do a training mission that is really important that you do, and this is this one. This is a training mission that it comes with the A10C2 and it is named Hotas Fundamentals. You have to do this mission as many times as you need until you know all the key bindings that are using here by heart and by muscle memory. So let's do it. Learn the basic of Hotas controls used for navigation, armament selection, objective acquisition, and targeting. And it is very clear, the A10C is an advanced and complicated tactical air-to-ground aircraft. It's a ground pounder, a ground attacker, and it is advanced and complicated, and you will see why it is complicated. And it says the pilot must find, identify, and engage targets all while flying the aircraft. So you must do a lot of things. So a Hotas system hands-on throttle and stick has been implemented. Most of the crucial navigation and configuration, cockpit display management, and sensor employment can be controlled via switches and buttons on the throttle and right stick. And that's what they will teach us in this. And just fly the mission. Let's just start doing things. Press the space bar to continue.
To effectively use the Hotas, you must understand the two key elements, SOI and SPI. SOI, sensor of interest. SPI, sensor point of interest. Again, SPI is something outside the aircraft. SOI is the display inside the aircraft. When ready to continue, press the spacebar. Take a look at the knee board and step through the Hotas pages. You will use the following conventions: control stick, DMS, data management switch, TMS, target management switch, throttle, slew control, coolie hat, assign SOI for MFCVs, HUD, and HMCS, China hat, save all to SPI, and TGP or Maverick field of view toggle, mic switch, select radio and open DCS comms menu. Refer to these knee boards as you go through the training. When ready to continue, press the spacebar.
Well, all this information that are showing here, it is in the instruction manuals of the A10C. And if you don't have a throttle and a joystick like these ones, you will not have the same buttons. Maybe you have the same amount of buttons, the same amount of HUD switches, but they will not be in the same position. So you must keybind all these buttons and understand what they are doing. So when they say master mode control button, you must keybind this to somewhere, okay? Or to a key in your keyboard, or to your mouse, or to your stick, or to your throttle. If it is not the same, okay? You can purchase a Hotas that is exactly this Hotas if you want, okay? But you don't have to. And for example, one thing that was driving me crazy is the button number 4, where it says nose wheel steering, night, NWS button, because when I go here to adjust controls, I routed here NWS, nothing. Let's write it in capitals, nothing. And it is the nose, steer. Is this one, Hotas nose wheel steering button, and I have keybinded at my joystick button 5, and this was driving me crazy because I was writing here this MSW. That's why you have to read the manuals, because if not, sometimes they will drive, these tutorials will drive you crazy, especially when you are new. Okay, so, and now after reading and flying, because you have to read and fly and test things. And now after reading and flying, I know whether I have keybinded all these buttons, and so when they ask to do something, I can do it.
The HUD is currently SOI, as denoted by the small asterisk left of the pitch ladder centered vertically. At the right lower quarter of the HUD is the current navigation info. Currently, steer point is 0. Using DMS forward and aft, step through steer points 1, 2, and 3, then back to steer point 1. This will be our current navigation steer point and is the current speed. When ready to continue, press the spacebar. DMS right, then left. As you do so, the left multifunction display, you will see different weapons cycle through. Set the active weapon to GPU 38. Then press the spacebar. Next, you're going to configure the Tactical Awareness Display, TAD, to enable you to locate your first target. The target, a TBN field-deployed launch site, is located near a bridge located between your current position and steer point 1. Press Coolie Hat left short to cycle to TAD. Then press Coolie Hat left long to make TAD soy. Using DMS right short, set the TAD view to decentered. Use DMS aft to zoom out, DMS forward to zoom in. With these Hotas controls, set the TAD to clearly show your current position and steer point 1 on the multifunction color display. Practice slowing the cursor around. Place it over the steer point 1 icon. Then press the spacebar. Note that the default display is hook to own. The dashed arrow line goes from the hooked object, steer point 1, to your own aircraft. While this is often useful, in this instance we want to see information for the own aircraft to the hook point. Press push button 13.
Now I will push, so I have moved the cursor, okay, as I have told to this waypoint. Now I will invert this vector.
Now the TAD shows the info from own aircraft to steer point 1. The target is somewhere near this line. Press spacebar to continue. Use Coolie Hat up short to set soy to HUD. DMS forward and cycle past steer point 3 to the waypoints list. Waypoint 51, BRDG, bridge.
Okay,
Marks the
waypoint
bridge
51 bridge.
with the nearby target site. Check on the TAD to see the waypoint displayed, a box marked with 51. Then use Coolie Hat left long to make the TAD soy and press the spacebar to continue.
Okay, so Coolie Hat left long. And as you see that now that is the soy, means it's the sensor of interest because it has this, let me show you, it has this box, this green box. It means that now our TAD is the current sensor of interest. You can do it also by clicking on here. The change to that, if we go over. Now it's not the soy, but if you click here, it's also the soy, okay? So press the space bar.
Slew the cursor over waypoint 51.
Okay,
Press DMS forward to hard hook waypoint 51.
okay,
Once you have a hard hook on display, you can slew off the item and the detailed information remains. Press TMS forward long
okay,
to
so
make
hook it.
the hook object speed. Once this is completed, press the spacebar.
Okay,
Use Coolie Hat right long to set TGP to soy. Then
Okay.
observe the TGP while pressing China Hat forward long. The TGP should
Okay, now the
switch from its
TGP
previous view
is
to
a soy.
view of the bridge at waypoint
China
51.
Hat long.
Then
Okay.
try the following. Use DMS forward and aft to adjust the zoom. Use slew to move the seeker head. Use bow switch forward, center, aft to change white hot IR, TV, black hot IR. Use China Hat forward short to toggle normal and narrow field of views. When ready to begin the targeting process, press the spacebar.
Okay, so I have used coolie hat right long to set DGP to soy. That is this square. Now this DGP is the soy. And then they say observe it here. Okay, the DGP, the left. Well, we have it on the right. They say left and PCD. Doesn't matter. Well, pressing China hat forward long. The DGP should switch from its view to a view of the bridge at the waypoint 51. Because, and why? Because when you press China hat forward long, whatever your your key binding is, what you are doing is setting all your sensors to lock at this point of interest that we have created here in the tab. So the DGP is our targeting pod. Is this great thing we have in our right wing, and that you can see it has a camera. Okay, the gray thing, not the green things. The green things are the Mavericks. Okay, the gray thing that it has a camera, as you can see. So now this camera, this thing here, is looking out at here at waypoint 51, and as we have labeled all our sensors to this point of interest, this targeting pod is looking at the bridge, because that point of interest is a bridge. And now they say DMS forward and aft to adjust the zoom. So look, this DMS forward and aft to adjust the zoom. Uses my sleeve. I have given it to my arrows, to my cursors. Okay, so up, down, left, and right. So let's zoom in. The mission says that we have to find a launcher. This is a launcher. Okay. Use a white switch forward center aft to change white hot IR TV or black hot IR. This is this. We change the color. Okay. This is white. This is CCD display, like a computer device camera. Okay. And this is black. So it doesn't matter, whatever you want is good. And you can use also China hat forward short to toggle normal and narrow. So this is narrow and this is normal. Okay, so you can be closer. And now they say when ready to begin the targeting process, press the spacebar. Let's press the spacebar.
Using the Hotas controls, search left and down to find the TBM site. Place the crosshairs over the TBM launcher and press TMS forward short to establish a point target. Next, press TMS forward long to make the target the SPI. Once you have done this, the SPI targeting data is sent through the weapons system computer to the GBU-38s. They are now ready to be dropped on the target. Double check that GBU-38s are selected and ready by pressing and holding coolie hat down. This will display DSMS on the left multifunction color display as long as the coolie hat is pressed down. Release coolie hat down to return to TAD. You are now all set to begin the bombing run on this target. To begin flying and starting the attack, press the spacebar.
They say that using the Hotas controls, the ones I have explained previously, here left and down to find the TBM site. I have found the TBM site. Place the cursor over the TBM launcher and press DMS forward short. I will press DMS forward short to establish a point, target. So you can do point or area. It's point always, because we want to track. I always put my point down to the ground, okay? In the center of mass of the vehicle, but close to the ground. Because if I put it, let's say I put it here, maybe it will hit the ground farther away. So I put it here, for example, okay? To make sure that I hit this vehicle, because the bomb in this case will be coming from above, okay? From above. Okay. Next, press TMS forward long to make the target the spine. Now I am pressing TMS forward long. So now we have sent all this data to to the weapon system computer to the GPU's 38. They are not ready to be dropped on attack. Double check that the GPU 38 is ready and ready to by pressing and holding cooling hat down. Pressing and holding, so let's do it. Okay. This will display the SMS. I see GPU 58 here, but they say on the left, so say on the left. Okay. And on the left panel I see that they are ready, the GPU 58, so we have checked this. So now let's bring us to our normal view and place space bar because now we are ready to do the bombing process.
Observe the range information and caret on the HUD left side.
Okay.
When in range, press and hold the weapon release button until the
I am
GPU is
pressing it.
released. Once the bomb is on its way, watch the TGB until weapons impact.
I am pressing and holding, but it's not released, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, so holy shit, so let's turn around. So let's what is the sun? The sun is there. So let's try to the sun because I don't see a shit. And then I will turn around. We are in range. I think, but I don't know. Let's do a quick pause because I don't understand this. This bullshit here. I am in range or I am not in range. I am not in range. I should imagine. So let's bring the autopilot in and let's watch this closely. Okay, now I am in range. So let's hold. I don't know. This is not dropping anything. Oh yeah, I have dropped one. Okay. Oh yes. Now,
Away.
well, now it has said bomb away. It has said. So my plane should be there somewhere. Look, there is my plane there. I have engaged the autopilot in order to be able to do this without crashing. And this is the laser guided bomb, so in theory, well, it's GPU, I am not sure, but I don't know what will hit.
Good hit.
Yeah,
You are back in active pause. Set HUD to soy with coolie hat up short.
okay,
Hotas, DMS F, set the current steer point to steer point 2.
okay,
Make pad soy with coolie hat left long.
okay,
Then set speed to current steer point with TMS aft long.
TMS aft
Spacebar
long.
to flight and turn towards steer point 2. Once you are heading in the direction
Warning,
of
autopilot.
steer point 2, press the spacebar.
Okay, so now I am flying to steer point 2.
cursor over the small X near the center of the tag. This is the location of JTAC Dark Knight 11 who you will work with to engage the next set of targets. Note that from EPLRS is added to the hook track details. This indicates information from a friendly unit. When ready to continue, press the spacebar.
Okay, so now we will use the data link capabilities of the A10C. Okay, and this small X here is a unit that it's an allied unit. Okay. Then they say that is SOI. Now that is the SOI now. Yes, if it is not, you can press here, or you can press coolie hat left long. Now they say press DNS after short to unhook from SP2, so let's unhook. Okay. Now slew the cursor, so move the cursor to that X. Okay. Near the center of the tab, and it has to say the latitude north 4235.078, east 041 42068, and this is what it says. This is the location of the JTAC Dark Knight 11, the text there. Okay, who you will work with to engage the next set of targets, and it says FM EP Echo Papa Lima Romeo Sierra is added to the hook track details. These are the hook track details. Okay, so if I fly heading 53 degrees for 7 miles, I will be where that X is, and he's at 140 feet. So this unit is in the ground. Okay, is deployed there. And it's an allied unit, and it's a JTAG, and its name is Dark Knight 11. So, and when ready to continue, let's press the spacebar. So let's press the spacebar.
You will now establish communications with the JTAC. This will be a simple JTAC control engagement without many other radio calls. After each JTAC transmission, press the spacebar to continue. At any time during comms with the JTAC, if the comms menu is not automatically displayed, press Hotas mic switch forward. Let's begin. Press Hotas mic switch forward to activate the R210 radio. Using the comms menu, press F4, JTAC Dark Knight 11, F1, check in 15 minutes.
We will communicate with the JTAC. They say that will be simple, so we will not have to switch to set any frequencies. It is just so that this is a training mission. So to do that, we need to press Hotas mic switch forward. Okay, so I will do it. You just need to keep buying this to your Hotas or wherever you want. Okay, so let's do it. And now you see this menu on the top right of the screen, and I should press F4 F4 to contact JTAC Dark Knight 11. So let's press it, and now I should press F1 to checking in 15 minutes. So let's do it.
Dark Knight 11, this is Hog 11, A10, 20 nautical southwest of IP, forward 12,000. I have DGM 65D, GBU 38, GBU 12, 1,150 gun. Playtime is 0 plus 15. Available for tasking. What do you have for us?
And now I have said his name. I am Hawk 11, he is Dark Knight 11. I have set my plane, it's an A10. My positions, my ordnance, and that I am ready in the next 15 minutes, okay? Okay, so type 3 in effect, advice when ready for 9 line. 9 line is the information that they call it the 9 lines because it's 9 lines of information, okay? So, and the 15 minutes, it means that I will be here for the next 15 minutes. Okay, so now they say wait for the JTAG to respond before pushing the spacebar. So let's push the spacebar.
Next, the JTAC will send the 9 line. Do not remember it all, don't worry. Press comms, menu, F1, ready to copy.
So it will say how 1 ready to copy.
Ready to copy. Line is as follows. Forward, 243, 15 nautical, 110 feet MSL. Column of armored vehicle, Golf Hotel 1989172. No mark, 0. Northeast 2,100 meters. Troops in contact. Egress east to forward. Advise when ready for remarks and further talk on.
Okay, and these were the 9 lines. Okay, all the information you need
Ask
to attack a
advise
target.
when ready for remarks. Use comms menu,
Okay.
F1, ready to copy remarks.
Okay, so have 1 ready to copy remarks.
Ready to copy remarks. Request AGM 65D. Zeus, southwest, 0 nautical.
Okay, Dark Knight 11 has requested that to shoot using a Maverick 65D. Okay, so they have finished it. There's a
In
spacebar.
his remarks, the JTAC requested AGM 65D. This is a good point to select the Maverick as your active weapon. Set HUD Soy, select Maverick, then go back to TAD Soy. Then answer the JTAC with comms menu F1 99 readback.
Okay, so now they have JTAC requested an AGM 65D, so I will make our hat soy, as they say here. So coolie hat tab short, then select the Maverick using DMS right or left short, so DMS right or left. Let's use left. Maverick deselected. Okay, then go back to that soy, so coolie hat left long, and I am doing coolie hat left long. Now that is soy again. Then answer the JTAG, so let's establish contact, and let's say F1, so have 1 9 line readback.
110 Golf Hotel 1989172.
This is a feedback to the JTAG,
Readback correct.
and he has said readback correct.
Log 1. Standby native.
Now he's sending the
Log
data,
1. Clear to engage.
saying clear to engage. Okay, so now there's a spacebar.
The targeting info and 9 line have been sent via the data link. You will see notices on both MFCD and the HUD that you have received a data link message. Select the coolie hat right short to the message display on the right of the function call display. You should see the entire 9 line. Using push button 11, acknowledge the message, press twice. Then coolie hat right short back to TGP display. On the TAD, you will see attack flashing on the top center of the display. You will also see a small triangle blinking near the NGB Gali map notation. On the left multifunction display, press push button 19, Wilco, to acknowledge that you will engage the target. The attack advisory will disappear, and the triangle will show steady. Press the spacebar to continue.
Now I have done everything fast, because if you don't do it fast, the message just will disappear, and then you will not be able to follow on. So here there has appeared a message, and here this button, instead of saying DCLT, it was saying acknowledge, and you have to press 2 times this button to acknowledge, then go here. Then here it said it was flashing the words attack, and this red triangle was also flashing, and then I think it's this message that here it says Wilco, these buttons until it says will go. That means I will commit. I will do it. Okay, so click here one, and then the attack message will disappear, and this the triangle will remain. And this triangle is the position of the target, are the coordinates that the JTAG has sent us with the 9 mine. And if you were it has sent a lot of information, and you have to enter all this information here in this computer. But as this is a training lesson, they are simplifying things so that you learn how to launch things and how to attack. But there are more advanced lessons with more detail. And this is just for training you. This training mission is just for you to understand what are the Hotas key bindings. Okay, it's only for that thing, and that you get used to go from this display to from MFCD left and make it soy, MFCD right make it soy, use the TGP, go to the HUD, make it soy, use the things you can do here in the heater display. Okay, so moving from here to here to here, and from here again to here, and then to here, and that's it. You must get used to do these things. Of course, if you have good Hotas, you will have all the buttons in your right hand and in your left hand, and you don't have, and your hands are always in the throttle and in the stick. Okay, so you don't have to move your hands from the throttle and from the stick. Okay, that's why they call it Hotas, hands on stick and throttle, because this is very important to be able to fly, especially if you are flying a helicopter. You must always have the hands there. Okay, so now let's press the space bar to continue.
Next step is to take the JTAG provided information and use it to achieve a good target lock on one of the armored vehicles. You will use Hotas for all steps. The process is as follows. 1. Pad is soy. Slew cursor over the target triangle on the tag. Hard hook and make speed. 2. Set TGP soy. Slave all to speed. Use TGP to find a vehicle and make point target. And then make it speed. 3. Set left multifunction color display to nav. Coolie hat left short. Make nav soy. Coolie hat left long. Set nav seeker to speed. China hat forward long. If needed, zoom field of view. China hat forward short. Track target. TMS forward short. At this point, the Maverick missile should be locked. You can shoot it with press hold Hotas weapon release button. Follow the steps and engage.
Made all this process, and now as you can see, I have the the target locked because the crosshair is flickering. So you must do all these steps here. I will not read them back because you need to do this, okay, on your own, okay, because if not you will not learn. and the best way to learn is just to doing things and doing them bad and trying again until you know how to do them, until you understand the Hotas key bindings and what you are doing. And well, I have the Maverick locked on the target. So follow the steps and engage. So now I don't know what I have to do. If I have to press the release button, so let's press the release button. I have shooted the Maverick, and now in theory, if I come here and I make this the soy and I just look here, the Maverick will just destroy. This is a tank, probably a T-55, a Russian tank. And let's see if it hits. This is our target in pod view. The Maverick has its own seeker, so that's why you have to look on it.
Good hit.
Well,
We're ready to target and shoot another armored vehicle.
well, the map seeker has looked on this target.
Over another vehicle.
So repeat.
The AGM-65 may automatically lock, or you may need to manually lock with TMS forward short. Shoot an AGM-65D.
Okay, so
All 4 vehicles are destroyed. The JTAC will report your success.
okay, so as we are here in,
Continue, press the space bar.
I will not press space bar to continue. We have the TGP now as sensor of interest, so the targeting pod. This gray thing that is looking there, this is the camera, okay, is looking here. I have again set this as but I will do it again. I will make a TMS forward long, then I will go here, I will make map the soil by pressing it here. I will slave the map to that target, and then I will try to lock it. It has locked it, and I will press the release button, and let's see if now the Maverick is here. Because it hit the other guy, I don't know why. So here there are 4 enemy vehicles, and we have to destroy all of them, and then when we have destroyed all of them, the JTAG will say, okay, all destroyed, and if it has more targets, he will send again 9 lines, and let's go. Do the same, let's find the targets. Okay, now we have this, no, it's a T-72, okay, it's also a Russian tank. So let's make this the soy again. Let's zoom out. Let's find another target. Let's see what we have here. Okay, here we have another tank, and here we have this is like I don't know if it's a BTR or if it's a BMP. It's a light vehicle, so let's kill first the tank. Tanks are far more dangerous. Let's try to shoot him here at the engine. So if we don't destroy it, he will not be able to move, and he will be in flames probably. Or we will damage his transmission. I think that the fuel tanks are not here, are in the front, so we cannot. But tanks in the rear, they don't have a lot of protection, so let's aim here, a little bit to the right, because I don't want to hit the ground. Let's aim here. So let's let's reach the point of interest. Let's just leave all the sensors here. Let's go here. Let's make the map our soy. Let's lock this thing. Let's go back here to see, and let's shoot. And let's look here. I am doing this in active pause. You should be flying, but as it's just a training. is for you to see that you have to know all the key bindings of your Hotas or of your keyboard or whatever you have, and practice to get this kind of muscle memory. We are at 6 miles from it. This is more than 10 kilometers. Okay. I think that 5.7 miles are 10 kilometers. Okay, now we have destroyed. I don't know what we have destroyed right now. Let's make the TGP soy. Something exploded, but I don't know what has exploded. Oh, we have killed the BNP or the VPN. Okay, so let's. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on, so let's do the same thing here. We have another target here. Let's slave all the sensors here. Let's move to here again. Let's write the map. Let's lock it and let's shot. And keep shit. Holy shit. So the Maverick will fly for 6.3 miles. Okay, let's bring again. Let's make this again the soy and let's zoom out because it's crazy. So in theory, when I
Hog 1, target destroyed.
okay, please enter the V.
Hog 1, no further tasking available. Thanks for the support. You may depart.
Okay, so let's go back. One thing that you have to understand is that this point is the targeting point. Is this thing here, this gray thing. So when you slave this point to here, this is the Maverick Seeker. And as you can see, sometimes it's not easy to, well, it is not so nothing I do. You cannot see here a bullshit. You cannot zoom in or zoom out. You can only do this from this narrow view. So sometimes maybe the seeker of the Maverick is looking, is not located here. It has located here or here. I don't know. So it's not that easy. Okay, okay, so let's press the space bar.
Before ending this training flight, there are 2 more Hotas buttons you should know. Press
Okay,
China
let's make
short to make HUD soy.
let's make the HUD soy. It's a soy because
left short right to cycle
there is an asterisk.
weapon to laser guided bomb GBU 12.
GBU 12. Okay, let's
When the
switch to
TGB
GBU
is
12.
active,
GBU 12.
the nose wheel steering button is used to employ the laser designator for laser guided munitions such as GBU 12 and 24, as well as AGM-65L.
Laser designator.
To activate the laser designator, press the nose wheel steering button.
The nose wheel steering button. This just drove me crazy because I didn't hear him saying
To turn the laser off.
noise
Finally,
wheel.
pressing the master mode button cycles the weapon system
Okay.
to bomb and
And this is
CCIP, CCRP.
this is what you have to use when you land or you take off to release your nose wheel steering. Okay, that's why it is said nose wheel steering button. And I didn't hear this, and I was reading NWS. I didn't remember that this meant nose wheel steering, and so it just drove me crazy. Now that I know what it is, as I know what is my key binding on, it is on my stick, of course, because the important things that you have to use when you are landing, you need to have always your hands on your throttle and your stick. Don't leave them from there, always, because you are landing. So this key binding, it is in my Hotas, okay, in my stick. And that's what they are telling, and that there is flashing here, and it is also flashing here. This is what they are explaining here. But this just drove me crazy, okay? But this is more information on this in other lessons. This is not important right now, so let's just turn off the this L, okay? Have checked that there is a flashing L on the PDP display and in the HUD. This means that the laser is active. Okay, let's press it again to turn the laser off. That's it. Now it's off. Well, so you must remember that this is on when it is flashing, and this is off. Okay. And finally, pressing the master mode button cycles between cycles the weakpoint system through bomb employment mode, CC IP. This is continuously computed impact point, continuously computed release point, gun, and off. Cycle it to continuously computed release point and note the hat symbology. Okay, so let's do it. Let's switch. This is guns, continuously computed impact points, continuously computed release point, and yes, of course, the HUD has changed. Okay. This is the mode you would normally use to employ LGBs or laser guided bombs. Again, more information is found in the precision guided mission lesson. When you continue, press the space bar. Let's go.
Congratulations, you have successfully completed A10C basic Hotas training. You should still have a few weapons, and there are still some targets to hit. Or you may leave the training by pressing escape. Ready to continue flying, press the space bar.
So we still have two Mavericks, and we still have let's go to the DSMS. Let's zoom in. We have two AGM-65D. These are Mavericks. We have one GBU-38, one GBU-12, and one, so two GBU-12, one GBU-38, and two AGM-65D. So two Mavericks, two GB12 and one GB38, and we still have 1,150 rounds of our frontal cannon, the Gatling gun. So if you want, now what they are saying do is that at waypoint 52 there is a headquarters, a military headquarters building. At waypoint 53 there is a convoy crossing a bridge, and at waypoint 54 you have this WD railroad yard with military equipment. Oh, railroad yard. Okay, nice. When you are in the middle, fine, press the spacebar and good luck. So I will finish the lesson here because the purpose of doing this training mission from DCS was to show you that this is not easy. Okay.
Warning, autopilot.
Oh, what the hell? Press the spacebar. Now I don't know what's going on. Okay. I have shooted my cannon. It is shooting this noises. If you want to hear the cannon, to see the cannon, just take a look. Wait a moment. This is just for curiosity. I will try to stabilize the plane. Right about let me center my view. Right about here. Okay, I have to trim because I have a mass imbalance. Let me trim the plane first. I have an imbalance between the weight in the right wing and the weight in the left wing, so you have to trim the plane. Okay, turning the autopilot on. Let's go to the front view so that you see. This is the Gatling cannon, and look at this. This is amazing. So they first designed this cannon, and then they designed the plane to be able to mount this cannon. So, but first they designed the cannon, the Gatling. This is a Gatling gun, and then when they had the Gatling gun, they designed the plane that would be able to carry this weapon. Sorry, machine. These are the Mavericks, and these are the GBUs. Okay. And that's it. See ya, and have a nice one.